Welcome back, warrior. Today, we're going to dive into one of the most misunderstood but essential forms of self care, which are boundaries. If you've ever felt drained, resentful, overwhelmed, chances are a boundary was missing or crossed. This practice is about reclaiming your time, your energy, and honestly, your peace. So, why does it matter? A warrior doesn't protect everyone else at the expense of themselves. It might sound selfish, but I've learned that it's an important step to creating boundaries. You're not here to carry the world on your back. You're here to stand in your truth. A lot of people think of boundaries as walls. Try thinking about them as bridges. They are clear, strong, respectful guidelines that tell others how they can interact with you. And more importantly, they're a daily promise to yourself that I will honor what I need in order to thrive. That was a huge shift for me and not an easy thing to do, but it's worth it. So the tool that we're going to talk about today, let's break it down into 2 steps. Step 1, identify what drains you. Think of a recent moment where you felt overstretched, irritated, or taken for granted. What was happening? Who was there? That discomfort is a signal. Boundaries are often born out of these signals, and unfortunately, ignoring them only leads to burnout. Now, step 2, it might be challenging for some of you. It was challenging for me, is to practice your warrior no. As a former people pleaser, being able to say no was amazing. So this doesn't have to be aggressive. In fact, the most powerful no can be calm, kind, and direct. So instead of just saying no if that doesn't feel comfortable for you yet, try something like, that doesn't work for me, or I'm not available for that right now. Or even, this one I like, let me get back to you once I've had some time to think, because that gives you some space before just reacting. It gives you time to pause, to think, to consider what is best for you and your health and your body and your relationships, and then come back with an answer once you've had a chance to think about it. So all of those phrases create space without an apology. You don't have to feel bad about saying no because it's protecting a boundary that you have. So that space, when you give yourself that space, that's actually where the healing lies. So this week, I want you to choose an area of your life that has been feeling draining recently, and name a boundary that could protect it. So is it something at work? Is it something with your partner? Is it something with the kids? What is it? So identify it. And then what could help you deal with that? And then get your journal out and journal on these following questions. So, where am I saying yes out of guilt instead of alignment? That's a big one. What boundary could I gently but very clearly set to support myself. Even the smallest boundary is a declaration. I am worthy of peace. Repeat that. I am worthy of peace. You are. Now remember, boundaries aren't selfish, they're actually sacred. And every time you honor your limits, you're building self trust. And self trust is the foundation of every warrior's strength. Speak your truth, hold your line firm, and protect your power. You got this.